There's not 30,000 years or even close to it of written human history. We have not seen the full extent of God's faithfulness that he is talking about in this passage. We often come to passages like this and say, why is God so harsh? What I want you to ask is, why is God so merciful? Why is God so committed to showing steadfast love, faithful love, never-ending, unconditional covenant love to 1,000 generations of sinful human beings that at some point in their life have all rejected him? Because at the center of this passage is this statement: the Lord your God is a jealous God. And we often see that as a negative because in our human context, jealousy is normally a negative word. Nobody wants to be a jealous boyfriend or girlfriend. No one wants to have a jealous boyfriend or girlfriend. Jealousy is seen as a negative thing because we associate it with what comes at the end of the Ten Commandments, coveting, right? You're not supposed to covet your neighbor's property or your neighbor's spouse. That is jealousy. What's interesting is that this word jealous is not what shows up in the 10th commandment. And the only time it shows up in the Old Testament is when it's talking about God and his love for his people. The word jealousy means that God is zealous for something that belongs to him. If your neighbor stole your prized possession and you saw them using it every day on their front lawn, you would not say in our American context that you are jealous for that possession. You would say you are rightfully angry that your neighbor stole it. And that is how God is towards his people. God is not jealous in the way that we think of someone being a manipulative person. God is rightfully jealous when his people give the worship that he deserves and that he designed them for to anything that is not him. What is God jealous for? Not sacrifices, not acts of obedience, but for the souls of his people. Think about that in your own life for a second. Think about the fact that God is not jealous for your obedience. God's not really jealous for you checking the religious boxes. God is jealous for your heart. God wants you to belong to him. He is passionate about that fact. He will not allow it to stand that any human being would give their heart to anything other than him.